Hi, my name is Brent Hale, and I'm the media pastor at New Hope Baptist Church in Duncan, Oklahoma. Here at New Hope, we're a church of average size, about 450 people. When we started our broadcast ministry, everything was in the sound booth in the main sanctuary. That posed many problems. We couldn't really talk very loud to each other. We didn't really have a lot of space to move and space to grow. So as we began to add more equipment and add better equipment, we branched out and found a different space that we could set up as a broadcast room. When doing so, it kept us in the dark. We didn't have a way to talk to each other. Prior to having the Punctum Intercom System in place, my job was to run literally the entire length of the church multiple times during a service, whether I was running to front of house or running back to broadcast room or running over here, running over there. I definitely got my steps in on any given Sunday morning or Sunday evening. When I got my hands on the Punctum Intercom System, I did some digging and research on it and realized that this is a product line from Riedel, who's very well known for making the Bolero line, which is the intercom systems you see in all the big sporting events. So for them to take what they have done with the Boleros and put it in a line like Punctum for churches that are my size to be able to have the same quality was absolutely huge. It really ramped up our production quality. Our director was able to speak to our camera operators clearly, concisely. They could hear our director. The switcher could hear. There was no miscommunication. We were able to isolate the sound and be able to really listen into the directions that were being given, plus the ability to intercom with our front of house operator to be able to see what's going on, if there's changes being made. The Punctum Intercom System has really changed our broadcast ministry. So once we put this intercom system in place, my stress level dropped tremendously. I was able to sit in one place. I have a base station in my office that I can hear all four channels. I can talk to my sound guys. I can talk to my director. I can talk to my camera operators. And I have another open channel to talk to all of them at once. It has made running the service way easier, to say the least. When I first got this Punctum system in, my volunteers were a little skeptical about what this could do for us. But then as soon as they tried it, they're like, oh my gosh, we've been missing out. And it really was just a light bulb moment for a lot of them about how, wow, okay, having an intercom system has really, really changed how we do this ministry. They were able to hear the director more clearly. They didn't have the distractions. They were able to talk to me when they needed to. They were able to hear from me when necessary. And it really made what they do a lot simpler and a lot more enjoyable. So Punctum sent us the Q210P base station, which is a 4-channel station that allows a user to be able to talk to any 4 groups either separately or simultaneously. That feeds into the Q110 body packs. We have those set up at different stations throughout our church. And so we're able to run these stations anywhere across the campus because we can just plug them straight into our network. We have PoE switches that powers them on, which was easy to use. It was a breeze to set up. It really is a great system packed into a very modest price point for churches that aren't large, looking for an even larger system. This system was game-changing for our church and volunteers.